welcome to episode 27 of the Bflycrochet podcast. My name is Julie and I live in the Montreal area in the province of Quebec in Canada. Today is January 30th, 2023. So you can find me on Instagram, Ravelry, and Pinterest as Bflycrochet, and you can get in touch with me through my email at bflycrochet@gmail.com. For today's episode, I have one finished object, 3 whip, and also I will talk about my new design. So today is a snowy day. So we had a lot of snow over the last few days. So we're pretty happy we can finally do some winter sports and everything. So my finished object is a pair of socks that I've done for my son. Those are the Peter socks by Polka Dot Creek. So I've done those in, if you have seen my last video, I want to do 4 box of socks this year. So this is the first pair of socks for my son. And he tried them and they fit and it's exactly how he want them. So I'm pretty amazed. Now he want me to do Clark, which is the Spider-Man. So next on my list is to cast on those one. But before, I want to finish a few other things because I have like 9 sock whip. So it's a little bit too much. So I will finish a few before starting over some other one. So the pattern that I've used is the vanilla sock on DPN by the Crazy Sock Lady. I did a 15 round cuff, 50 round legs, heel flap and gusset, and a 35 round foot and rounded toe. So I love it. It fits. He loves them. And it's pretty simple and I like those. So I will make sure to add that in my box of socks. The first whip that I would love to talk to you about is in a grocery bag because it's so big. So this is also for my son. This is my granny square blanket. I will put the bag down. I didn't had any square to the blanket, so it's still at the same spot that you have seen. So it's just a big granny square blanket, and I'm just adding those here. I need to add one here, but it's just all granny square. But over the last few days, what I've done is I've knit 1 square a day, a day and a half. Sometimes I do 2 squares by evening, but I have complete the blue. I don't have any blue left, the light blue. I'm now doing the dark blue. I still have just a tiny bit left. My ball looks like nothing, but yeah. So this was just, I just dig in my stash. I've taken my son choose the main color, which is this one. It's the Loops and Thread Snuggly Wiggly in the big, and the colorway is Pee-wee Prince. It's kind of, there you go. So what I will do, I will finish up my blanket, and then I would love to do a border with that color, because the other one, the white, and the other one, so the aqua is dark turquoise in the same line. I also have all the colors are listed in my project page that are always linked down below. So this is the dark blue, so it's same brand and it's in the cobalt. And this is the white, which is the same brand, but really long time, and it's in white. And I also have a light teal, same brand, and it's soft mint. There you go. So those are the 5 colors that I've done. So I'm pretty amazed. I want to do it pretty big because my son is now 9 and he's growing up, so I want this blanket to fit him a little bit more, so longer. So I love the colors and everything, so I hope to finish pretty soon because we're at the end of January, so we will need it for the rest of the winter. My next project is in this gorgeous drawstring bag that is from Maria Martinez. It's a bag that I bought at the Twin Stitches design shop. So this is the scale socks. So I have one that is complete. Last time I was here, so I did complete the first one. Those socks are for my daughter. And now I've just barely started this today at lunchtime, the heel flap. So yeah, so this is the project that I have with me at work, and that I do work on them during my lunch break. But I'm trying to finish those so that we'll have one pair of socks done for my son and one for my daughter. So that is my project that is like really important. I want to knit on it and I want to finish it pretty soon. This and the blanket, those are the two one that I'm focusing more. And I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear, but my dog is walking by, so if you heard some, that's my dog. She cannot be in the same room as me because if not, she's barking while I'm talking, so that's why she's outside, but you can hear her, so I'm sorry for that. The last whip that I would love to talk to you about is my shawlography. So this was the Mystery Knit Along by Stephen West in 2021. So it's in this bag that I do simply love and adore. This is the Float Tote by Natalie of Knitty Nighty. It's amazing. I love it. I have made few of them over the last, so it's just big tote, and if you can curl it, it's normally like that on just beside me on the couch. And if I just, there's an insert that you can put all of your yarn is in their own cup, and you can have everything. So everything is laid that way when I'm working on that beside me on the couch. What I've done is I went on the Hobbii website because the yarn that I'm using is Hobbii Unicorn Solid, and the only thing that I don't like about Hobbii yarn is that it's just the color that is written there. So what I've done, I went into onto the Hobbii website, and I've managed to find every color name. So if you want to do the same colors, you will have it. So this one is, let me peek at my note to be sure. So this one is lavender. This is the darkest teal, purple, I'm sorry. The next one, and I like that all of the cup on the insert has a magnet snap, so you can just put it there and nothing move. This one is lilac, and you can just snap it there. This one is powder pastel. This is the lightest purple. It's barely purple, a little bit of pink in there. This one is pink, and it's bright Barbie pink. That's a good name for it. And the last color is cerise, which in French means cherry. So those are my color and my shawl. This is, like always with West knit shawl, they are big. Sorry for the interruption. My son just happened to have something. He hurt himself, so everything is fine. Don't worry. So yeah, like I was saying, the shawl of Stephen West are always pretty large. So I'm doing the border. Last time I was here, I was doing this border here. So I've knit quite a few. And I was just, this is my side project. I just, like, when I don't want to crochet or knit the socks and I'm like I have a few minutes, I just put in a few rows, and I'm like that. So I had a lot left still. But it's okay. I'm just want to finish it. I love this shawl and I love Stephen West, so I will do it on spare time. Probably after I will have finished few things, I will just work on that, and that's to finish it quite. And now let's talk about my design. This is my simple cardie, which is made with Lion Brand woolies in the gray heather colorway. So I'm almost ready to add a new ball. I just have this much left. So I have finished one panel. So the first front panel is done. I will try to hold it so that you can see. Now I'm like that. So the first panel is done. I'm in the middle of the back panel, and then I will still have the other front panel to do, and I love it. I love how it is. I can wait to have it finished so that I can wear. After that, I will need to pick up the sleeves and also the neckband. So I love it. I love this yarn. Lion Brand is one of my favorite yarn brand. And then everything. And what I've done over the last few weeks is that I've made myself some stitch marker, but that indicate me the decreases. So here it says knit 2 together, and on the other side it says SSK. With a little heart. So I've made those to just remind myself, because sometimes with decreases it can, like, which one we need to do and everything. So I've made myself, and I've put those, I've made 5 sets, and I've put those on many of my projects, and it's really useful and it's pretty easy. Let me know in the description bar down below if you want me in the comment section, if you want me to do a tutorial on how I do those stitch markers. Please let me know, and I will be happy to make one for you. So I'm loving it, and I'm hoping to finish it over the next few weeks, and then get tested and release it by the end of March, beginning of April, because it's a great piece for fall, winter, and spring. So I hope to have it done pretty soon. That's about it about the knitting part. I have complete a pair of socks, and I'm pretty happy with those. I didn't receive any mail, didn't order anything. I'm pretty proud of myself, taking it really slow with the beginning. I really need to finish a lot of things because I have too many whips. So I need to finish few things before starting new things. I have few sweater that I want to make, and I'm so excited to splurge and knit on few new things. So that's why I want to finish all the things that I have on my needle for now. Now let's talk about news. So it's the middle of winter here. We have a lot of snow, few feet of snow, like 4 or 5 inches of snow. So we are just entering winter. So if like that's about it. The other thing is that my son has my son is doing karate, and he had an exam and he passed it, so he has now 2 degrees on his belt. I'm pretty proud of him, and that's pretty much it. We're just like doing normal stuff around the house, like doing some activities with the kids, and that's it. Just work and everything. So if you like this episode, please go in the description and like this video, and if you want to subscribe, I will really appreciate it. Until next time, happy making. Bye.